let's get some more benches down, because apparently you people can't walk 50 feet without falling down and crying about it. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Parkitect here in Adventure Island. And as usual, as we've been doing in this particular campaign, I've just been letting the game run between episodes just so we can accumulate some money. Just so we're not standing here watching me WASD around a screen waiting for those numbers down there to tick up. And we've got a fair bit of money now. We've got 7 grand. However, we did have to take out a very quick bank loan at the end of the last episode just because we went on a bit of a spending spree. I kind of expanded the park rather aggressively in the end of the last episode, and that was a little bit of a hit on the old dollars there. So let's just go ahead and I think probably just pay it all back. I think we can just get rid of this loan. It was a $5,000 loan for no particular reason, although we just need to keep our head above water so the game didn't cut us off. So let's just pay off all of it. Let's just get rid of it. And do I want to get rid of all of it? Kinda, that's gonna... Yeah, I do. Yeah, just get rid of that. Fine. There we go. All right, so we don't have as much money anymore, but I wasn't planning on building anything super huge this episode. I was planning on building a lot of small stuff, and now that it's raining, as it does in Adventure Island, that kind of brings me to one of the things that I was thinking about. TV program had a segment about Killer Bee. Well, fantastic. I don't actually remember where Killer Bee is anymore, but it's probably around here somewhere. I'm sure we probably got that. Oh, that's the giant insane roller coaster. Sorry, that's the roller coaster that I could never possibly design. Thank goodness it came with the game. All right, so with a shade under 3,000 and the finances looking pretty positive, I had some thoughts about the rain. What if we started covering up a lot of the walkway area, because there's only so much I can do with covering up the rides. I mean, that's great and all, but people are still walking around in the rain, and they're probably not wicked happy about that. So I was kind of thinking if we maybe took some of the glass walls, just so it's not completely covered up. This is more for me rather than anything else, just so I can still see people as they're wandering around. What if we took the glass walls and started making, you know, some sort of covered areas? I don't think I'm going to do the entire park per se, although I theoretically could, I suppose. I could just, you know, do, oh, no, come here. I could do everything in the park and cover it all up. But what if we just did some covered walkway areas? Maybe that will make people a little bit happier as they're wandering around in the rain. So if I did like some glass walls here, let's just for an experiment take it down to here and see how I like it. And then if we put some glass roofs, and Skyfall is broken, somebody will get over there eventually, I'm sure of that. Now where are the glass walls? There we go. Yeah, nothing complicated here. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I just wanna, I don't hate that at all, actually. I don't hate this one bit. What if we did just a glass area here? You might even see something like that in an actual theme park. There might be sort of a covered area that people could walk through, you know, when it's raining, like it does all the time here in Adventure Island, because it's constantly raining. Okay, I may fuss with that a little bit as we go along. I don't hate this at all, though. I wanted to put up, let me look at, what are people moaning about? What's the issues here? Park entrance fee is a good deal. All right, that's fine. We did lower that. You've had enough of this park. Where's the next toilet? Okay, that's something I can deal with. The path is really disgusting. That is also something I can deal with. I was having to think that we're probably a little shy on staff here. I don't think it would kill us in terms of the wages to hire, say, an extra janitor. Who have I got working where? Is anyone zoned out? Yeah, I've got a few people zoned out, but not so much. How about we hired someone, and you can work in, say, Zone 3. We don't have anyone specifically working in Zone 3. I also wanted to take on another mechanic, so you can go there. And how are we zoning these folks? We also do not have anyone specifically working in Zone 3, and the rest of you can just wander around. And then the one thing I noticed that, you know, I hadn't really paid attention to because Adventure Island has been going on forever, I only have one entertainer. Just one tiny entertainer floating around. And kind of the whole point of Adventure Island is happiness. No, I don't want Shark. Oh, well, all right, Shark is fine. Shark's fine. You know what? Shark's totally fine. Why don't you work in Zone 1? And then let's get robot. You can work in zone 2, because why not? And then scarecrow. I wish there were some more entertainers. I'd like to see a little more variety there. You can work in zone 3. Now, so it's 3, 2, 1, and 1 just kind of free floating. I'm going to get another robot on duty, and he can just wander, or she, I don't know, under the robot costume. That entertainer can just wander wherever. Let's see if that'll make people a little bit happier. Problems in a nearby theme park attract more visitors. Great. We want, our goals are happiness and maintaining over 500 people in the park. If this is anything like Archipelago that we did the last time, this is just going to be a constant seesaw of going back and forth between those two goals. While I'm just looking at this spotlight right here, let's just flesh this out a little bit, except that's totally not what I wanted. I wanted to put a toilet here, and how about another one actually right, oh, I don't know, sort of there-ish. Let's dress that up a little bit and then decorate this area. I just want to, like I said, I'm not going to spend a lot of money today. I just kind of want to flesh things out with what we've got. So give me those walls, please. Let's bring those down to where they're supposed to live. You can go like that. Thank you. Okay, let me just dress this up a little bit and then we'll do something else. Okay, so just kind of working on sprucing this place up a little, but while I'm looking at it, probably wouldn't be the worst idea if the path also went over here. That might make people's lives slightly easier. I don't know. I am also seeing a lot of tired people around here, so let's get some more benches down, because apparently you people can't walk 50 feet without falling down and crying about it, and obviously some trash bins around here, because you're all a bunch of animals and you just throw your trash on the ground and then you vomit after that. So what else could we put in here? How about some lamps? We don't do lamps very often. How about we did some lamps like here, and maybe one sort of a corresponding over here, and then maybe one here and one here. Be very brightly lit around here. Oh, and I accidentally placed one there. I was just fidgeting with those lamps earlier, but apparently I put one there. That's fine. That can totally live there. And you can have a lamp over there. That's good. I like that. How are we doing on the old dollars here? Actually, not that bad, even with all those extra wages. I do have the research department on barely. There's not a lot left to research. We've kind of gone through everything at this point. So they're back on transport rides right now because we're kind of done with a lot of other stuff. How are you? I wish I could get a feel on exactly how much they liked the glass enclosure here. That would be hyper-specific and not realistic to put in a game, but I would kind of appreciate knowing how they like it, if at all, when it rains. And why don't I kind of keep that trend running? Like, here's a nice... Wow, okay, this roller coaster's doing just fine, and that's one of mine too, and they're usually terrible, but this seems to be doing just fine. We should probably decorate this more so people have nicer things to look at around here. Maybe, what could we put in some of the big things? Like, yeah, large. What do you got in large for me? We've kind of done the plane and the water towers a lot. What about medium? Weird plants. Metal sculpture, you say? Yes, yes it is. It's a little weird looking, but maybe you guys would like that. How about if that lived right here so you can look at it while you're in line? And you've got some TVs in line. I'm doing the best I can to keep you guys entertained. How about a car lived in the middle of the roller coaster track? Because why not? Why not a car here? Yeah, put a car right there. It even matches the tracks. Even better. What else could we fidget with in here? I don't know if any of this is really singing out to me here. High explosives, that's good. Everybody likes to have high explosives right near the roller coaster, so throw some of those down. And then I'll flesh the rest out maybe with just some more trees. Trees are always good. Everybody likes trees more or less, right? Well, Wipeout is broken. I'm sure somebody will get over there eventually, and I'll do my little glass enclosure over this part of the queue, see if that makes people any happier about it raining out here all the time. Alright, well, that's decorated, such as it is. It's a little multicolored, but there you go. That's kind of what I do anyway. How are you guys feeling about that now? Yeah, you don't hate that. You don't hate that at all. That's a reasonable shade of green. I can live with that shade of green. How are we doing on all the money front? Still around 3 grand, but our monthly profit is obviously quite a bit lower, what with my recent spending spree and the fact that we just took on a whole bunch of new staff. How are we doing? How are we doing here? 59% happiness rating. 59%. Really, guys? I'm not 100% sure how to make you even happier than that. I will do the very best I can, though, to try and cheer you up. Apparently you're very, very sad about this park. Oh, probably because it's raining again. Of course it is. Of course it is. Alright, well, you know what? You guys are all struggling along in the rain here. Let's put up some more walls. Let's keep the rain away from you. Because rain is terrible, apparently. It makes you super, super sad. I suppose that's fair. I suppose that's fair. Alright, well there's a little bit more rain protection for folks. I also see there's not really much to do around here except go to the coffee shop and eventually, I guess, ride the elevator up and down because that's super fun, apparently. It probably is super fun seeing as I'm not actually charging for it, so, you know, there's that. Let me just flatten out this area a little bit more here. Just snivel this out just a tiny bit. Do I want to take this out? Yes, I do. Yeah, let's take that out as well. Just get it right down to the path there, because I did notice there's, with the money that we have, there are some rides we could put up, although we're a little bit in the red right now, but we've done all the calm rides. We have no more calm rides, but there's a few in thrill rides that we haven't done, like Swinging Ship. We haven't done that yet. Or G-Lock. I loved his last album. G-Lock, apparently, we haven't done. I think we've covered almost everything else, though. And Swinging Ship is pretty cheap, so we may as well get that cooking along. Now, I know you have a really big animation. Are you going to let me put you, say, ooh, there-ish? Yep, apparently you are. Now, where do I want... I kind of want your exit to be over here so people can just go right up and get in the coffee shop if they want to. Oh, Water Coaster is done. Oh, is that like Log Flume? Because I love Log Flume. Log Flume is my favorite ride. Mostly because I just love saying flume. But if that's like Log Flume, then I will totally do Water Coaster. And let's get your exit right here. Okay. Now, go away for a second. Give me just the path for right now. I want the path to come right out there. And give me a queue, please. Let's get that to be, oh, I don't know... Can we get that to actually match that blue? Yeah, there. Well, kind of. Not really. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Okay, that works too, actually. Happy accident there. I like that color combo. Yeah, do that. And, do that. Okay. There's your queue. Let's bump up the price of this, first of all. I don't think you're paying... No, let's get this up to, like, $4.50. That's pretty good. And what can we fidget with you? I think we'll keep the safety and maintenance on as is, but actually let's lower that to 20 minutes on the maintenance level. Yeah, always wait till full, of course, and you can get 3 swings. Well, we are shooting for happiness here. What if we actually bumped that up? What if we gave you 4 swings? Would that make you happier about this? We'll take it up to 4, and then we'll see... how full this ride gets, and see if we need to crank people through this ride more faster, as the case may be. But let's just get it going. There's a lot of vomit around here. There's a lot of vomit. Guys, you're not even on a ride. You're on a path, and you can't even keep it in your stomach. Okay, well, now what? I don't have a ton of money left. Not a ton of money. I kind of keep an eye on that. I don't want to have to take out another bank loan just to keep our head above water, just because I'm going on a bit of a spending spree again. This would actually be a... Oh, Team 1 has nothing to research. Okay. You know what, Team? You're done. I don't really think we need to research anything else anymore. This would be a really good spot for a couple of toilets, though. I bet people are a little fidgety about that out here, because there's not a lot to, you know, satisfy that particular need out in this area. So let's get a couple of those going, and then I'll do my little decoration around it, whatever I'm thinking at that point, and maybe just beef up this area a little bit. Alright, the toilets are finished off there. I've got a few sort of random decorations. And then I also took a second to run the tunnels all the way over to this general vicinity around here, just so I've got them over here. I don't think it would be the worst idea to have both a staff room and one of the little trash chutes, the trash pickup areas, would be great over here, because we seem to be having a ongoing vomit and trash problem, and I'm sure what is probably contributing to that is how far the janitors have to walk to drop anything off. I mean, if they pick something up over here, if they get a full trash can, I think the shortest they're going to have to walk is over to here, and then longer if they're going anywhere else. So we should probably do something about that. Now that I'm thinking of it, this probably would have been a better area to do that in, although maybe I might be able to tuck another small ride in there if we've got that. Oh, I wanted to look at the, I can't afford it right now, but I wanted to look at that new coaster that we got there. What's the water coaster? Where did that live? There we go, water coaster. With boat-shaped cars, cars travel on coaster tracks and can also splash into water channels. Increased popularity during high temperatures. Well, there's no way I'm going to afford it anytime in the near future, so it's largely irrelevant. And we have nothing left in water rides. I don't really want to do the suspended monorail. I just simply don't want to do that. Although it is increased popularity during rain. Oh, that's fussy. People would probably love it here. Thrill rides, again, we've got a couple. That's about it. We've got a couple of thrill rides and a couple of coasters we haven't done, and then I'm down to the monorail, and we can all take a guess at how that's going to go. And there's broken stuff over here, too. We need just flat out more staff. We flat out need more staff here. I also would really like to put exactly what I just said, an employee staff room and a a trash chute in here. Although I kind of just need to walk away and let the money tick up again. We've met our 500 guest goal, which is super. I'm sure we're nowhere even close to our happiness level, though, are we? Oh, 60%. We've gone up a point. Yay. Goody. 507. Maybe what I should focus on, apart from happiness, is keeping those 500 guests, keeping that above 500. That's not the stupidest idea I've ever had, and I've had plenty of them, believe me. I'm concerned about the staff. I'm very concerned about the staff. Let's get another mechanic on duty. Yeah. We're getting a lot of rides broken down anyway, we may as well. And another janitor on duty. And let me actually, I want to do another zone just sort of over here. So give me this-ish. No, maybe not quite that. Maybe this-ish? No, I don't like any of that. No, go away. No, I don't like it. Let's not do that, because that's completely not what I wanted to do. So let's try this again. A zone. No, not there. There we go. That's what I was kind of shooting for there. Right. So janitor, why don't you be in zone 4? And mechanic, well, there's only the 2 quote-unquote rides over here, and one of them's just an elevator, which is not a real ride. Why do you people like that? I will, however, put another entertainer on duty as well, especially over here, because people have walked a very long way over here, so they probably appreciate being cheered up while they're over here. And now that again, money is not my super big issue here. Staff room here or just more shops? I mean, it's not going to kill me to have more shops. I mean, we do need to make money. Let me have a little think and a little fidget and see where I want to go with that. Okay, I've got an idea, but I need more money to do it. I want to put one of the other thrill rides that we've got down in this area. I want to put an area of shops over here, and I want to put a depot over here, which will also help to keep this place over here maybe stocked a little bit faster. That would be nice. Don't have anywhere nearly the money to do that right now, but it's ticking up. So I've just been kind of doing some small things like fences, because I do love my fences. I just like the fences. I don't know why. It just makes me happy. So I've just been doing some fences at $6 a pop. Some flowers in there. I see that trash can is full. We'll try to deal with that as best we can. Now that looks a lot nicer going to the elevator, air quotes, ride that's going on over here. It's not a ride, it's a way of getting from one floor to the other. But there we go, people seem to dig it, not surprising because it's free. So I'll want to do shops, ride. What would be, seeing as we don't have a lot of rides left, how big is G-Lock, just for argument's sake? I know I can't afford it. Okay, it's one of the bigger ones. That's fine, though. That's fine. I know it's red. I don't have the money to do it. I kind of want to know what its animation is. This looks like this spins around a lot. So we'll do G-Lock over here, and then go ahead and put some shops and a depot down there when I have the money to do it, which shouldn't be too bad if we're pulling in plus 710 a month ish. And I see our customers are pretty high right now. That's good. 558. I'd like to keep it well above 500. Just so when we eventually possibly do get that happiness rating, it's not going to be seesawing back and forth between the two goals. That would be great. So I'm going to walk away for a little bit. I will see you guys in a few more game months. And in my world, that'll be about half an hour or so. So I'm going to go get a snack, maybe watch some TV, and let Parkitect run for a while and get some money put together here. Well, the money's been a little tight for the last few months here in Parkitect as I come back to it. I'm just kind of doing some small-scale sprucing the place up a little bit. I've got pretty much all of this fleshed out. So we've got the depot down, I've got the trash chute down, and this was all very, very gradual, doing one after the other, letting the money tick up, slamming the other one down. And the depot is not only handling these 4 shops here, but also the 2 here that we got with the start of this campaign. I'm just seeing if I can generate enough money, and I think I can just swing it right now, to put in the staff room. Yes, let's get that slammed in there before I lose all of that money. That will make the staff a lot happier. So we've got all our staff coverage here, the trash chute, so the janitors aren't going to have to walk quite as far. And in between then and now, I have hired a few more staff. I think I put 1 or 2 more janitors on duty and maybe a couple of more security staff because we were running a little shy on those guys. So now all I have to do is spruce up the roof here, and this will be locked in. And then it's just a question of accumulating enough money to throw down that ride that I wanted to put down over here, link all the paths up so people can get around a little bit easier, and this section will be nicely fleshed out. And while we're kind of in this neck of the woods, we may as well put up some pavilions for these folks so they're not always getting rained on all the time. Anything I can do to help the rain issue around here, I feel is positive. I feel that's a good thing to be doing, because that's really making people super sad around here. Understandably so, I get it, but it does seem to rain every 3 minutes around here. So there's some more pavilions for you. It will be slightly better protection in the rain. I mean, all the seams are wide open, so it's actually probably going to be worse than just flat out standing in the rain. But there you go. Enjoy that, and then go buy things at the shop. And in the meantime, I'll try to tick up enough money. How much is the thing I want? It's a G-Lock, right, 2,100. That may take a little bit of getting to, and I feel we've done a lot of the other ones. I think the only one we haven't done in terms of these huge towers is Topple Tower, and that has a huge animation too. That's a fussy one to get down. All right, well, we'll have a think about that while we're ticking up some money here. Let's just get kind of a broad opinion poll here. Satisfaction 70%, okay. Okay, 71, we're ticking up. Vandalism is really bad. Okay, I can do something about that. Scenery is amazing. You don't want to stay in the park any longer. Path is really disgusting. Okay. I can do something about some of those things. Some of those things I can handle. How about we got another security guy sort of around here-ish. And how are you guys zoned? Nobody is working in Zone 3 or Zone 4. So why don't you work in Zone 4 and you work in Zone 3. And then janitors. I think the only thing I'm really fine on is haulers. Everything seems to be getting stocked up in a timely manner. I've got 10 janitors on site right now. I suppose it's not going to kill me to have another one. Why don't you just be? You just exist. Right next to the other one, apparently. At least that tired one will get good use out of the staff room. That'll be handy. And speaking of tired people, do we probably need some more benches? Probably we do. Let's throw a couple of those down here and here. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Service with a smile. You were tired, and I immediately gave you a bench. You are welcome. You are welcome. And I see you've got a hot drink. Heather. Cute raptor, great. You like the entertainers, good, good. Hot dogs is worth the money, means we're not charging enough, but money is an issue because we need money, but I don't care. I'd rather have you happy. You're not paying that much for Junior Coaster. Really? It's not even that much money. Where did Junior Coaster live? That's over here. $6.50? It's not that bad. I'll nudge it down a little bit. But that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know what your deal is with that. It's about as good as I'm going to make it, Heather, alright? Okay, so with the paths kind of circling around here, and I'll figure out what I'm going to put in this area here. Probably maybe some toilets and a decoration or two might live there. I'm just trying to see if I can tick up enough money to get that ride in here. And I kind of flattened everything out in preparation for it because, well, terraforming's rather cheap, and it gave me something to do while I was watching the money tick along. Everything else is pretty much where I want it to be, apart from just vaguely decorating things a little bit more. Where are we at on our broad goals here? How are we actually doing? Obviously, we have 500 guests in the park. Okay, we're at 76%. That's not terrible. Oh, hang on, pause it. I think I have enough money for that ride, and I'm gonna pause it while I am... Yes, G-Lock. There we go. G-Lock can live right here, and your queue can go, oh, I don't know, sort of there-ish, and your path can go here-ish, your exit, rather, not your path, your exit. Okay, regular path along here. And, oh, no, I don't have enough money. Of course I don't. Okay, let me tick that along a little bit more. I'll just get that going a little bit faster. We'll get the money for the path. I'll just kind of build it one at a time, game. It's fine. Oh, no, now I have no money at all. All right, well, give me a couple of game months. We'll be able to flesh this out. Yeah, just one piece of path at a time, carefully watching my money while we do it. All right, now, am I actually going to have enough to build a queue? Probably not, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Can I get maybe that green? How about that green? You can go... No, I don't have enough money. Don't have enough. Okay, a little bit of money. Okay, just try and get as much of a queue built as we can. Kinda quickly, please. And if that could just make it there, perfect. Good enough. Okay. What do we need to do? Well, we certainly need to charge a little bit more for that. I think $5 would be a good price. We'll keep, again, the maintenance as is. We're already getting a ton of broken down rides. I did, in between little cuts there, hire, I believe, 1 or 2 more mechanics, because we've got a ton of rides in this park, so let's keep them up and running. So I won't mess with the maintenance except to actually have them maintain it a little bit more frequently. I'll always wait until you're full, of course. Now, you get 6 rounds. Yup. I think that's fine. Although... the wave swinger thing is never super slammed, so giving them an extra round probably makes them more happy, and it's not that busy that we can't float that. What if I gave you 7 rounds on G-Lock? How about 7 rounds on G-Lock? Let's actually go ahead and open that up so people can get in there and go on G-Lock. And then, how much money do I have? Oh, a little bit. Okay. Certainly enough to throw down a toilet or 2 in this area. I bet people would dig that, so let's get some of those going on here. Not really sure why this qualifies as a shop. I suppose it doesn't really qualify as anything else. So toilet there. Do I have enough to just squeeze another one in there? Yeah, we do. All right. So pretty those up, pretty this area up, and then kind of see where I'm at. And I just want to keep an eye on the animation for G-Lock, just so I can get a feel if I could put a building around. Okay, now the crazy spinning starts. Yeah, I think that's coming way out over the edge of the actual square here. That's going to be fussy. I mean, I could build something around it, or I could just not. I think I'll focus on rain protection in other areas that are a little more straightforward. Might keep some of the glass enclosures going, because that's doing great. That is accomplishing its mission in terms of rain protection. They love it. That is totally rain-free in that little channel there. So I might just kind of keep that going along instead of trying to build some monstrosity around G-Lock over here. Couple of toilets in here, matching this building. Don't hate that at all. Now let's just spruce this up a little bit. I'm sure we can find some room for some trees in here. I do see we're well above our 500 guest goal that we're looking for, which is great. I appreciate that. So long as I would prefer it didn't hover around 500, and again, we'll end up doing that silly seesaw action that we saw in Archipelago. Sorry guys, I'm shutting off the high explosives there. You're going to have to look at them through a glass wall, but it's all for your protection. Problem with the glass walls, I can't see where I put the last glass wall. There we go. This all seems vaguely in the direction that I want it to live in. So how about we just take that to there, and then I'll start roofing that off just so I don't spend every single dime that I've got doing glass roofs everywhere. But yeah, if we're up in the 600s for guests, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. That way I don't have to worry if and when we ever make it to our happiness goal that we're going to do the seesaw thing. So there's some more rain protection for you guys. I'm sure you're going to love it. Well, you're going to love this bit anyway, until you actually get outside, and then it's going to be raining again. But we'll kind of keep working at that and picking on that. Money is coming in. That's good. Money is definitely coming in. We're only on year 14. I think this is perfectly manageable. 14 years of this Parkitect theme park, and we have yet to meet our goals. How are we broadly doing on that, by the way? 67%. Okay, we've dipped way back down. Yay, good. Super. Fantastic. I mean, we've got the 500 part. Yeah, we got that. And what was our optional? Year 2. You're high, Parkitect. Go home. You're drunk. No, you're not going to do this by year 2. We'll see about maybe year 20. We'll keep that in mind. Add an extra decimal point to that, and now we're talking. But I think that's probably a good place to call it on Parkitect for today. We will keep plugging along. Hang on, hold everything here. Let's not end the episode just yet. So after I stopped recording, well, first of all, I tried it. I tried to build a glass wall. In fact, there's a piece up here that I didn't quite finish deleting. I tried building a glass roof over the entire park, but Parkitect wasn't keen on that. It actually gave me no rating for rain protection, probably because it didn't have walls attached to it. I think I'd actually have to encase the entire park in a building of some sort, which is certainly feasible. It can be done. I just didn't want to do it. I was trying to get away with just having just a glass roof, and that didn't work out. So then I kept moving on my rain protection, I don't know, channels, pathways, whatever they are. I kept banging away at these. You can see I've got a few more fleshed out here, which is really helping our rain protection rating. I mean, that's going way up as I start building these. Obviously so. It's protected from the rain. And then this happened. Apparently, I'm almost there. Hold the goals for 3 weeks. Okay, fantastic. So, do I have any money? I do. Okay, it's year 14. I do. Let's make sure people are happy by maybe having another janitor, and yeah, you know what, I actually don't need another hauler. Everything is stocked up just fine. But let's get another mechanic, let's get another security guard. I don't care. Just another robot. We cannot have enough robots in this park. So robot a go-go, and then also Scarecrow because Scarecrow. So you can live right there. Fantastic. All right, let me keep doing what I'm doing then. Dear Lord, we might actually be onto something here. Okay, so just keep doing what I'm doing. Just keep the rain protection going, because that seems like that's working out really well. That's making people super happy about that. So let's just keep that moving in a positive direction here. Everybody's happy. Everybody's dry. Nobody's in the rain except when you are. Okay, so that's all flashed out, and a roof there and a roof there. All right, I can just keep banging away at this. Where else is a nice, good, long stretch of pathway that I could do without maybe the up and down bits, because that's, frankly, fussy and fidgety. How about right over here-ish? Yeah, I think we can do something in here, definitely. Get me to that. And there's a lot of people over here, too, so that'll probably be good. Give me my wall. Is that the same height? Yep, it is. Okay, let's just get this moving along here. And you all in here. Everybody's gonna be so nice and dry. You guys are going to love it, I assure you. Where else can I go here? I don't want to cut off any entrances or exits along this area, but I could definitely do all in here. This'll work. Okay, good. Good. Is that an entrance or an anything at all? Nope, that's a nothing at all. That can get fleshed out then, and that, and that, and that. Okay, get me back to my roofs. And we're going to make everybody so dry. You guys are going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. And hopefully you will keep that happiness rating up. Look how dry you are. Look how dry you are right now in Adventure Island. Not a drop of water spilling on you. Hopefully, I guess. And unless you're in the areas that's not covered by the paths, in which case I can't really help you. And while I'm here, I may as well do the queue, and then I'll put some walls in a second to make it, well, you know, work, basically. So yeah, go ahead and do that. I think I'm actually, am I off on my height of my roofs? No, I guess not. I guess not. Okay, that's fine. Do that then, and then get me back to, we'll put some more walls up around here, because it's just making me fussy that there aren't, even though I tried to do that around the entire park. But there we go. That and that. And that didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to, but I will throw another one in there. You, and you, and you, and you. And you over there, just in case I don't have one. Okay, more paths. More of all of this. More of everything here. Yes, give me that. Give me that. Where else is a nice, good, long stretch? Right here. Perfect. There we go. You guys are going to be all about this, I assure you. So there. Kinda wish I'd thought of the glass pathways a while ago, but here we are. I always kind of had it tickling around in the back of my head that might be something to do. But, you know, it's a little mindlessly repetitive, truth be told, Parkitect. I'm not going to lie about that. So it wasn't my first choice for these things. But now it totally is, because it seems to be working. People seem to be really keen on not getting wet all the time. Give me, come on, we've got a few days. We can totally do this, Parkitect. You and me, Parkitect. Here we go. Adventure Island, come on. Give it to me. If you seesaw right now, I swear to God, I will track you all down and punch you in the throat. I don't know who you are, but apparently that's a thing I need to do. Go ahead and put roofs over all of this. Did I not put walls up there? There's the problem with the glass walls. I kind of can't see what I have and have not done. But you can certainly have some glass roofs all along here, and some more things can live here. Just a little bit at a time. I am going to keep you guys super, super dry. Oh, a few days. I've never heard nicer words. That, and that, and that, and that, and one of those, and another one of those guys. Okay, great. Keep it going. Keep it. Don't stop now, for God's sakes, Dave. You're onto something here. Go down there, and there, and there, and there. We're going to do all of this until I see that confetti fall from the Parkitect sky, telling me that we are done with Adventure Island. Come on, come on. I'm seeing seconds here to win this. Seconds to win this. Oh my God. Holy moly. We did it. Finally. Finally. That was certainly the longest scenario I think we've done. Although Archipelago was up there too. And basically almost every pathway on this side of the map is now covered in glass. So people seem to really, really dig that. Good. Okay, well, there's the big thing about Adventure Island. Rain protection. Yep, rain protection. That's the key there. So we're done. We're done with Adventure Island. We're done with yet another Parkitect scenario. Another campaign is over. Adventure Island is done. So with Adventure Island finally completed here in Parkitect, and no surprise, it is raining again. Well, you know what? Let's check our rain protection there. Oh, look at that rain protection. You guys are so comfy and dry. It's too bad you met the challenge there before I got to the other half of the park. Those guys are soaking wet, but you guys are good. So with Adventure Island done in this Parkitect campaign, it is definitely time for me to take a break from Parkitect. We've been playing Parkitect on this channel for almost 6 months, if you can believe it. Almost 6 months we've had Parkitect as a series on the channel, and I'm just overdue for a break from it. I just need to take a break from this game because there's a lot of other games that I want to play, so I want to have time to enjoy those as well. We may come back to it at some point if there's a big update or we feel like doing a sandboxy kind of thing. We'll come back to Parkitect. I'm not throwing the game away. I just want a little break from it, and I think you guys do too. I think it's time to put something fresh up on the channel that maybe you haven't seen before, or at least I hope you haven't seen it before. So that'll do it on Parkitect for now. We'll call it there. We'll leave the next scenario alone. We won't move on to that. We'll just call it right here on Parkitect and put an end to this series. It's been a ton of fun to play. A little frustrating at times, a little silly often, but it's been a lot of fun for me to play this with you guys, and I hope you had fun watching it. If you did, do obviously let me know in the comments what you thought of Parkitect on the Wee Hours channel. And if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button to see more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the Wee Hours, and we'll see you next time. So just so we're all clear on the victory conditions here, I am last in everything. I am last in absolutely everything. 6th place, 6th place, 6th place, and 6th place.